and they are left on the very brink. However, all is not lost just yet. A win here, and they will still have their seat at the table. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Como must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Tries to pass it through.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we can all be guilty of losing ourselves in games like this, Peter, but really, that's the last thing you want.
Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
No, not quite.
Cantona will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Nesta cuts it out. And that has left him in a heap. And the through ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Son Heung-min. And this is Drogba. Pinches it off him. Lookman. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Goes for a shot! Tremendous from Gerrard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min on a strong run here. And he's McAllister! And it's been hooked away. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That'll be a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Gerrard. He is through here. Didn't quite work for him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Son Heung-min cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And He's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a promising position. Incoming chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away. And it's Son Heung-min. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Cantona. And here's Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Cantona charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cannavaro is in a really good position out wide. Oh, important interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And he can thump it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Gerrard. He's having a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Gerrard. Makaleli. And here's Drogba. He's in plenty of space here. Getting up there! Oh, he's hit the bar! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gerrard crosses it. Oh, good climb! And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Como come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Roberto Carlos gets a good foot in there, driving on and making good progress. Son Heung-min, Batistuta. That's very neat. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he plays one through. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Son Heung-min. Como still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Threads one in. Lookman has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Lookman pings in across. Terrific effort! Beckham, big chance to get at them. Now it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, just skips past his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Son Heung-min. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Batistuta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, just eases him off the ball. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Numero 22, numero 18, Drogba. Lasciano il campo per
And that could work. Roberto
il numero 26.
Vieira gets it clear.
Il numero 24. Cambio
Over
di
to the right
giocatore.
flank. Quick look, then plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Como really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Towering header! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard scooting forward. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Messi. Foot in. And here's Batistuta. Now it's
Ci
Shevchenko.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Batistuta. And they win it back again. That's that, the end. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment.